Hello and welcome to Hero Arts. In today's video, we are going to take a closer look at the core, reactive, and pigment inks that Hero Arts offers. Here's a look at the three ink pads that I will be demonstrating today. We have Splash, which is in the Hero Hues Reactive Ink line, Peony in the Hero Hues Core Ink line, and Citrine in the Hero Hues Pigment Ink line. We are going to first take a closer look at the Hero Hues Core Inks. The core inks have a raised felt pad with also a palette in the inside of the lid. They are a smooth, quick-drying dye ink that when it dries into the paper, it softens over time. They are waterproof and ideal for layering colors and scene building techniques. Here I'm going to use a direct-to-paper technique to show you how it looks on white cardstock. I also have a stamp here that I am attaching to a clear block, and I'm going to place my block face up and ink up my image. I can also ink up my stamp image by taking the image to the ink pad and inking it up this way. This is great when you have smaller images. Then I can take my block, line it up over my cardstock, and apply pressure to transfer the image. There are 57 core ink colors available, and they also have re-inkers available as well. Next, we're going to take a look at the Hero Hues Reactive Ink line. These ink pads also have a raised felt pad, and you can see it has the same beautiful design as the Hero Hues Core ink pads. These are ideal to use with your stamps and also for doing colorful techniques. This unique formula reacts to water when sprayed, dipped, or misted, which I will show you in just a moment. Here's a look at the direct-to-paper technique with the reactive ink and also stamping an image, so you can see that this ink pad works well for both of these techniques. To show you the reactive property of this ink pad, I am taking some blue reactive ink. I'm going to ink up a blending brush and apply that to my cardstock. Once I have a good layer of ink, I'm going to take my Hero Arts mister bottle, spray a little bit of water onto my work surface, pick that water up with a paintbrush, and just tap my paintbrush over that blended background. You can already see how the water is reacting to the reactive ink. You can dab up any excess water with a paper towel. Now we're going to take a look at the Hero Hues Pigment Inks. The pigment inks have a clear lid to them so that you can see directly into the vibrant color of the ink pad. Pigment inks are opaque and sit on top of the paper, making them ideal to use with embossing powder because of the slow dry time. If you are not using them with embossing powder, you can just speed up the dry time with a heat tool. So you can see that using these to stamp your image down provides crisp results and also works really well with the direct-to-paper technique and has beautiful, vibrant coverage. Now, because this does have a slower dry time, you can take some clear embossing powder, sprinkle it over your stamped image over a scratch piece of paper. You can tap off any excess of that embossing powder, and then you'll know you have embossing powder on there because it's going to be cloudy. When you bring in your heat tool and heat set that, your image is going to be bright and vibrant again. This is a great technique to use when you want to do an embossed resist technique. So that was a closer look at the Hero Hues Core, Reactive, and Pigment Inks from Hero Arts.